Thank you. Chinese President Xi Jinping has arrived in Lyon for the beginning of his state visit to France. The visit follows Xi's call for a fair, cooperative, and win-win system of global nuclear security at the Nuclear Security Summit in The Hague on Tuesday. Speaking on the second day of the summit, Xi said the meeting was of great significance for nuclear security worldwide as it bears the task of, quote, blueprinting the future. The summit aimed at preventing nuclear terrorism that was attended by more than 50 world leaders has wrapped up in the Netherlands. CCTV's Jack Barton reports from The Hague that some progress was made, despite the meeting being largely overshadowed by events in Ukraine.
The Nuclear Security Summit wrapped up with no binding agreements, but pledges to continue reducing and securing stockpiles, as well as praise for the efforts of individual countries.
We've seen such steps as Belgium and Italy completing the removal of their excess supplies of highly enriched uranium and plutonium so that those supplies can be eliminated. In a major commitment, Japan announced that it will work with the United States to eliminate hundreds of kilograms of weapons-usable nuclear material from one of their experimental reactors, which would be enough for a dozen nuclear weapons.
China's President Xi Jinping said the summits remain crucial to developing a nuclear security blueprint for the future. But there was little progress made on the key objective of creating an international authority to coordinate, monitor and secure nuclear materials. The only real breakthrough at the summit came on the sidelines, when 35 countries, including the US, South Korea and Israel, agreed to adopt International Atomic Energy Agency regulations as binding national legislation. Even at the end, the crisis in Ukraine continued to overshadow the talks, with President Obama rejecting a claim that he now views Russia as a major threat.
Russia is a regional power that is threatening some of its immediate neighbors, not out of strength, but out of weakness.
And Ukraine and Russia are likely to remain the key talking points when President Obama meets with officials in Brussels for a US-EU summit on Wednesday. Jack Barton, CCTV, The Hague.